And it says we're live here, Crypto Hulk, ready for another show. To be a short program today. Instead of probably 2 30 minutes, we'll have a 30-minute program. I didn't see a lot of news today. There was that issue of that pesky little library court case. I'll touch on that. Excuse me. I'll touch on that one. I'm not going to really go over it. I've kind of already. Hunar is here. Matthew Munoz, Scott Hansen. But let me start off. We got Henry Brown. Let me do a disclaimer first, then we'll get into all this. I'm not a crypto advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. Let's see. I know nothing about crypto at all. Absolutely nothing. I'm going to tell you to do all the stuff. Don't do any of it at all. And I know nothing, about what I'm talking about. Just so there's your disclaimer. Got it? Okay, Henry Brown, thanks for your donation. What do you got to say tonight? Library case shouldn't affect Ripple case and 11 emergency messages from the R country. Black Swan may happen mid-January to February, like you said. Get food and water. Henry Brown again says, thanks for your donation. Library has set stage 4 security tokens market. Okay, so I guess we'll start off with that. The library. Someplace I didn't really spend a lot of time in. Library. Library. I think when I was little, I called it library. Anyhow, let's see. What can I say about this? This whole court case makes no sense whatsoever. Whatever we got going on with crypto, it makes zero sense. Okay, it's all this big facade, this big game, because there's nothing in the United States code. There's no definitions on what's a crypto, what's staking, what's yield, all this stuff. Like, there's nothing there. That's what Congress, through the president's executive order, is going to create, is a framework. We don't even have, these judges can't even determine shit, like the SEC. I got an article that they shut down a yield like BlockFi or whatever. We're going to talk about this shit later in another article. But it's just frustrating to me and to you all, because you understand, first off, there's no crypto laws. So the judges can't rule on what's a crypto, and the judges can't even do anything with the crypto at all. Because there's no, if you ask the judge, and if a judge orders somebody to stop doing something crypto, which the judge can't, but if they do, say, Your Honor, technically in the United States code, what's the definition of a crypto? That will shut the judge down right away. So, Your Honor, you have no jurisdiction over cryptocurrencies. It's not in the law. You can't organize it, control it. You can't do anything to it. It doesn't exist. You see how? But these other channels won't even bring this up. None of these lawyers, it's almost as if they're just operating in court without laws. It's basically what's going on. They're using guidance to do stuff which is not law. That shows you how broke America is, okay? The rest of the world, see what I'm saying? The rest of the world doesn't even see it. They don't give a fuck about this lawsuit. Brad Garlandhouse said that. He was talking to some Saudi sheik guy that's probably got billions on billions and trillions of money, and he's like, we don't give a fuck about that court case. See what I'm saying? It's a snow job, as they called it back in the old days. Everybody except you all on my channel is being fooled. Even the lawyers, all of them, the prosecutors, the judges are effed up. We're the only country in the world doing this. And what's even more disturbing is I'm the only guy that's been teaching this 2015 court case, Ripple settlement, over and over. It's already been determined. You go back and watch my shows in April, May of this year. Our government, our Bureau of Justice, the United States Attorney, FinCEN, Treasury, Department of Justice, they've already determined in the court documents that I've read off to you that XRP is a digital currency. It's a currency. It uses, in that court document, it probably uses the word currency 10 times. Ripple had to register with the Bank Secrecies Act because it's a fucking bank. They're selling and moving. Ripple admitted to selling it and buying it back. All these things. I went over all this. None of this shit's illegal that they've done. We already have a court decision in 2015. I'm the only person that's been teaching this for about 2 years. No one's taught this long, this settlement. I must have had 4 or 5 shows on. My other channel got destroyed, but I got at least 2 shows on this channel here. It's just our government is trying to fool everybody in America. I don't know what's going on, okay? But I've showed you already court documents. It's a digital currency, plain and clear. This whole court shenanigan is fake. All these judges, fake. I'm telling you, I've proven my point. The IRS, that's fake. They can't tax it. It doesn't even fucking exist. Fake. IRS asking on a tax one. That's all guidance. See, just how judges interpret law to render a decision, the IRS interprets the law. There is no law. Yeah, there is none. The IRS can't do a damn thing. Department of Justice cannot prosecute you if you buy or sell crypto and keep the profits and not declare, because it doesn't even exist, right? The Department of Justice can only bust you on shit that exists. There's no crypto in the law of our country. Otherwise, we'd already have regulations. Got it? We have no crypto regulations in this country. I can go out and buy $10 gazillion worth of crypto. If it goes up and I make $100 billion, I don't got to pay nobody a fucking thing. It's true. It's common sense, right? If we don't have in the United States code anything about crypto, it doesn't fucking exist. Therefore, you can't tax it. The SEC has no jurisdiction. The judges cannot render decisions. See what I'm talking about? This is just common sense. But all these people don't have it. A judge in our country cannot shut down a crypto company as long as they're not doing illegal things. They can't shut them down. You know, do you wonder why Gary Gensler has not declared what's what? You ever wonder that? After 2 years, almost 2 fucking years, Gary Gensler can't tell us anything. You know why? I've been telling you why. Because we don't have any United States code sections for this. Gary can't say anything at all about it. That's why. Nobody else will tell you. No other channel's telling you that. I'll tell you. No other channel dares even think. They don't dare think. All they do is just report news. Oh, Cointelegraph says this. Da, 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 da. Here's something interesting. I'm not condoning it, but it's very interesting. I thought I'd read it to you. All that dumb bullshit. Oh, chart analysis says this. I don't say it's going to go to those kinds of dollars. These people won't even talk about the dollars that XRP will go to. They're so afraid and all that shit. I'm sick of it, man. Whew, that was my rant. Henry, don't get me started. All right. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. And also, these different states that you live in that prevent you from buying it, that's illegal. Now, I'm not going to tell you to do it. Somebody else might tell you to go buy a VPN, change your location where you're at, and buy all that shit. Your state cannot tell you whether to buy or not buy cryptocurrency. It's illegal. It doesn't even fucking exist. How can they tell you to do something that doesn't even exist? Your states can't do this. And also, states have to follow federal guidelines as well. There's no, your state, wherever you're in, I think Washington or something, can't buy shit there. Or if you're in New York, those states can't do that. Now, I'm not giving you the green light, but if I was in one of those states, I would buy my shit because these motherfuckers aren't going to tell me a thing. There's no law. Therefore, you're not going to regulate shit where there's no law. Common sense. Yes. Spencer C says, then they have to apologize for it. That's why I said, I don't care what these fucks say or do. That shit does not concern me. I concern myself. I do what I want with this crypto shit. They don't have a law anywhere in this country. They're not telling me what to do. Now, if there's a law, fine, make the fucking laws. Let's get this party started. Make the fucking regulations, okay? Then we can all be fucking rich. Because with the amount of shit that I got, I'm going to be an accredited investor. So they're not taking none of my shit. And guess what? XRP is a global bridge currency. Look that one up in Google. Go to Google and type in global bridge currency. And guess what? You don't tax money. So my shit's not going to get taxed, okay? Because it's considered a global bridge currency. Oh, yeah, Crypto Hulk, that's right. Now, I can't tell you about the CeeLo and the Quant and all that Hedera. No, I'm talking about XDC, XLM, and XRP. If you go to Google and you type in global bridge currency, you will see in there it mentions the word XRP is a global bridge currency. Da 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 da. Just because the money that I have is 45 cents, and we'll call it, and it is money, currency, whatever you want to call it. The money that I got is XRP. Right now, they're 40 cents a piece, or I don't know, 45. It doesn't fucking matter. When that shit hits $10,000, I'm not getting a capital gains tax. You don't capital gains money. Check this out. If the dollar bill suddenly goes up in value, am I taxed? No. I don't need to contact that Clinton tax guy. I don't need to talk to him because there's no crypto laws. Why the fuck would you pay people some tax advisor? They can't charge you tax. It's illegal. Ask them what United States code section is my crypto being taxed with, and they'll, oh, it's not in the United States code. Exactly. That's why I'm not paying any fucking tax. And the state I live in is not telling me what to fucking buy. It's just common sense. These are rights. If you're in America, if you're going to be taxation, you better have representation. You can't be, that's what whole reason we started the move away from England, is we were being taxed and taxed and taxed on tax. You can't do that shit. It's not legal. It's not going to happen. Okay. So with the crypto that I got, it's money. And I could take that wherever I want in the entire world. Actually, I don't need to take it anywhere because it's not even in this world. It's in the metaverse, okay, or wherever the fuck it is. It's in the internet somewhere. So if I leave the country and whatever I decide to do with my fucking crypto, I didn't take it anywhere at all. I didn't take it out of the United States. It never was in the United States. Does that make sense? So this is what I'm telling you. It's going to be getting rough out there. There's going to be all these scare stories. I don't give a fuck with library, whatever. That shit does not concern me. If you understand what I'm talking about and you watch my shows and you learn, you'll be the same as me. I'm not concerned about crypto laws. I bought my shit when there was none. Now these other motherfuckers that are going to buy it after they have crypto regs, yeah, you'll be taxed on whatever it might be, but I'll never be because I bought this shit when it didn't even exist. So there you have it. Henry Brown, what we got again? What are you telling us there, Henry? Maybe these lawyers are a distraction and retarded, are a distraction, keep people in the dark like gatekeepers. Henry knows, and the SEC is to shake people out, then raise the price. There you go. Henry Brown got it. He knows exactly what's going on. Next from Henry Brown. Thanks again for your donation. Talk that truth. Let's go home. The reason I'm telling you is because they're starting to get all these scare stories about library. It's going to be something next week. Look, you need to listen to the logic that's on this channel. Okay. I've worked for the Department of Justice. Okay. I'm very well familiar with the FBI and all that kind of shit, right? Justice Department and everything. I got paid from them for a while. I worked for them, okay? Next, I worked at the state Supreme Court level. I'm kind of familiar with laws and statutes. I've worked at that level in 2 different states. So I'm very familiar. California's got a penal code. Arizona's got the Arizona revised statutes. You can't do shit unless it's in those books. If the law, like crypto, is not in the California penal code, they can't do a fucking thing. If I'm in Arizona, and if it's not in the ARS, if it doesn't have an ARS code section, guess what? State of Arizona can't tell me what to fucking do with my crypto. Got it? Now, let's take it to the federal level. In the federal level, they have the United States Code, the USC. Okay. If it's not in there, none of the government can tell you what the fuck to do with your crypto. Not the IRS, not the United States Attorney's Office, because it doesn't exist. So therefore, they have no jurisdiction. Got it? There's got to be a law in the United States Code describing what a crypto is, what's a digital asset. There's none of that. Otherwise, we'd already have regulations, wouldn't we? Yes, we would. We'd already have regulations. If there were all these definitions and shit, we would already have regulations and be rich, and I wouldn't be sitting here ranting and raving. So I want you to see reality and what's the state of the union in America, and it's fucked up. Don't join the dumb club, okay? Don't listen to these people try to fool you, get you all scared. Oh, I don't want a security violation, crypto hoax. Yeah, then you're gonna be fucking broke. Because XRP, XLM, and XDC are not securities. They're money. Look it up in fucking Google, okay? It's already there. But Hulk, what about Hex and the Hexicans? I know, weight loss and fitness, thanks, but I got this dumbass like 6 months ago, all talking to me about Hex and shit. And he's like, well, what do you know about the United States Code? I was like, dude, you don't even know what you're fucking talking about. I'm all into Hex. Dude, yeah, how's Hex doing right now, dumbass? That's what I'm saying, man. I'm not fucking with no crypto shit, except the ones I know. Sounds like Gary has been smoking. Oh my God. And okay, worst case scenario, the lower court, which it probably will, is going to deem the early sales, and I'm not agreeing with it all, because there's nothing in the United States Code, so they can't deem a fucking thing with crypto. But let's just go with their stupid fucking scenario. So in the beginning, XRP is deemed to be security. They're going to pay a fine, and this is not a criminal action. So they pay a fine because the early sales of XRP could be construed to be a security. Okay. I've already went over all this in past videos, but I'll tell you the new people again. I won't torture you and make you go watch all my old videos, although you should. You could learn a hell of a lot, especially I think around April, May, and June. Look for the popular ones. You learn a lot. Ed Doxy, Hulk, messenger of wisdom. Love the Hulk family. I do this show because it's going to get really fucking nasty, and I want you to understand so you don't get spooked and do dumb shit. Like, I don't care. Look, I don't care tomorrow if this court case, remember, this whole case is fucking fake. Got it? Listen to what stuff I'm teaching. Go in the United States Code. Tell me if there's any fucking definitions in there. The answer is 0. Tomorrow, I don't care what Ripple loses case. It's a fake case anyway. Then what are they going to do? Price is going to drop on that shit. I'll probably end up, I don't know, maybe dropping 5 G's into it. Okay. Price drops. I put 5 more G's in there or whatever and get like, I don't know, 20,000 XRP or something. I'm not fucking concerned what this court, I don't care what the judge, I don't care nothing. None of these clowns have authority to tell you or me what to do with crypto. It's not in the United States Code. So therefore, they can't tell me what to fucking do. Hoo-wee. Ed's like, I'm buying. Exactly. See, it's to get everybody scared. So what they're going to do is close off, eventually, your on-ramps will be closed off. That means they're going to prevent everything they can to get you to buy because they want all of us broke. Do you got it? I've got news showing tonight. If I ever get to it, I'm ranting and raving, but I'm just feeling a sense of I need to set things straight because all the news, dude, I don't fucking care about a damn thing. I'm not selling. I'm going to be my own fucking bank if it's not in America, in another fucking country. No one's taking my shit. I showed up early. I beat out the whales and shit. No one's taking a fucking thing from me. They can go kiss my ass, okay? I'm not going to say that I'm going to take my crypto out of the country because it's never in this country to begin with, okay? but there will be legal ways for things to get done, and I will find lawyers, and I'm not going to say anything specific, but there are ways to get shit done. Okay. I'm walking away with this with just a fuck ton of millions, and that's how it ends with me. I don't care what they decide to do as far as laws. I don't fucking care. I got in early. I beat them out, and they're not taking my shit at the end. It's not going to happen. Okay. That's an impossibility. You should make a shirt that says it's not in the code. Okay, let's go with let me try to get some news articles done here. Okay, here we see here's the news. Here we go. We all remember for the past 2.5 years, Crypto Hulk's making this program. Everything coming out of the EU, the World Economic Forum, oh, crypto's bad. It's used for money laundering. It's dangerous for the economy. Crypto is bad for the economy. We've got to get rid of it. Well, looks here like a CBDC could protect the European Union's money called the euro. It'll help. Crypto will help euro dominance. Well, all of a sudden now, remember I told you in the beginning it would be crypto bad, crypto bad, crypto bad. I've been saying that shit for 2.5 years. Now guess what? It's crypto good, crypto good, crypto good. Oh, well, gee, see, that's how people get shut out. That's why you got to think for yourself. These government people tell us the wrong fucking things to do. When we should be buying, they're telling us to stay away. And when the prices skyrocket, they'll be like, okay, you can buy it now. Why the fuck do I want to buy it now? I can only, let's say XRP's at 10,000 bucks. I don't know if I can get one. I could have got 10,000 of them before, but now I can only buy one at 10,000 a piece because I listen to my government. That's why. A digital euro might be a fix for regulators and policymakers concerned over losing financial sovereignty in the Eurozone. So now all of a sudden, cryptos are good, but only if we're in control of them. See how all of a sudden this game changes? When you're in control, see, that's why I've told all of you from day one, get the fucking hardware wallet. No, these other YouTubers are not telling you. I tell you that every fucking show, and I hammer it in. These other people, they'll just mention it because maybe they get money from Ledger. They don't, but then in the end, when Coinbase said they might go bankrupt, then the people that you and I used to listen to, not anymore. Then finally they're like, well, I think I'm going to pull my money out of Coinbase. I'm like, damn, he just admitted he was being stupid online. Well, what a fucking tard, right? So now in Europe, they're admitting crypto's going to help us. But as long as we control it, as long as the government controls it, then it's all good. Now, before it was bad, but now that it's good, wow, okay. See how all this goes? European leaders see a digital euro, which is a crypto, undertaking as an opportunity to preserve the value of the shared currency. Now all of a sudden, my God, crypto is amazing. It's going to save Europe. Wow, things sure changed in 2.5 years, right? The entry of big tech into payments. Well, let's think of a payment crypto. Ripple, XLM, XDC, R3, Corda, Settler. It says the entry of big tech into payments. Circle, PayPal, could increase the market domination and dependence on foreign payment technologies. So everybody, I'm going to summarize out. Everybody, we've got to get Europe on crypto. Wow. That's what's going on. A lot of this happened because of Facebook, and then China started their, Facebook had the Libra crypto that scared the governments to death. China has their crypto. So now Europe is like, well, crypto's not bad anymore. We just need to make some. Oh, okay. Um, we cannot let anyone other than us Europeans say what will happen in our digital market in terms of payment. So now they keep bringing up the payment stuff. That's why I don't have any other crypto except XRP. Actually, I would just tell you guys stick with the three payment cryptos. You're fine because they're currency, right? And you don't tax currency. That's why. Are the other cryptos great? Can you get rich off them? Absolutely. Certain ones. There's probably 10. The guy saying this, his name is Terry Breton. Kind of sounds like the Bretton Woods Agreement. See where we're at here? The Bretton Woods Agreement is when they tried to like convert, like the United Nations tried to have like a one world money and all that. And after the war, and here's a Breton. Last name is Breton. I'll bet you it's the same. They're involved in the changing of the money. That's very interesting that this guy has the Bretton Woods Agreement, and this is probably his grandkid or something now in charge of the same shit, trying to convert all this money in the world to the same thing. Says we are lacking a pan-European digital solution for payments. Here we go again. Payments keep coming up. That's why I'm stuck on the payment cryptos, the 3Xs. I don't care about anything else. I'm not saying that I'm right and I know everything. I'm just talking about me, okay? I'm just discussing me. And in this article here, I'm seeing payments. We're talking about CBDC. Why do they keep talking about payments all the time? Maybe they're letting us know, people like me, we can see stuff that they put in there. I'm seeing payments coming up all throughout this whole thing. They're talking about a central bank digital dollar. Why the fuck are we talking about payments the whole time? I don't know, Crypto Hulk. Well, I know exactly. By designing digital public money. Okay, right there. They talk about a possible digital euro. We're clearly aware that countries are working on CBDCs and are at a further stage of development than the US, China, for example. So here Europe is I'm telling everybody, I think next year is really it. Europe is telling us basically all around the globe, all these countries are developing it and they're further ahead than the US and China. I did not know this. I'm figuring out this right now. It says here, countries are working on CBDCs and are at a further stage of development than the US and China, for example. Oh my goodness, they just let the cat out of the bag. So maybe we are farther ahead than we realize. There's a good chance in 2023, because they're telling us they're already ahead. These other countries, I don't even know who they're referring to. Probably Singapore, Hong Kong, everywhere. Ripple's doing stuff. Maybe over in Brazil. I mean, I'm sure they're all done. Wherever Ripple has gone in and made all these Saudi Arabia. Oh yeah, they're done there. I'm sure probably fucking Russia's done too already. So that was interesting. Europe now is all of a sudden giddy with crypto. Let's see what we got here. New Jersey, little old lady was really sick with pneumonia. Oh, damn, you died from that shit. But finally feeling better, having lots of catching up to do. Missed you lots, Crypto Hulk. Well, hopefully you made it. But yeah, I almost caught that once when I was sick. Charles Looney's like, secretly, we are the ones making happen. Okay. Oh, here's speaking of Russia's central bank. So here we go. So you notice how all this shit just seems to happen at once. You don't hear about nothing for the longest time, and all of a sudden, bam, bam, bam. Like Russia's central bank promotes crypto as a means of internationalizing the embattled economy. Russia's central bank has put out a new report on its priorities for crypto regulation. My, all of a sudden, right? The Central Bank of Russia is working on integrating crypto assets into the local financial system. Oh my God. Okay. I'm telling you, I don't see this shit going past next year. I really don't. The CBR, I mean, just alone in the past 3 to 4 months, the amount of news, I mean, shit, just the past 2 months, I've been coming up with news and cranking out shows like fucking crazy. Like, we can't keep going like this and not have crypto regs. It's not fucking possible. Um, the CBR released a report on digital assets, focusing on integrating them into the financial system. Main areas of concern included proper taxing, regulation of digital asset issuance, familiar themes in crypto regulatory discussions worldwide. So we know the G20 is headed by India, I told you. And all those G20 countries, they're probably right now all secret about getting all that shit done. Not telling us, having these meetings. Here we got Russia is getting ready to do this crypto regulations. And it says here in the article, Russia didn't say anything about how bad crypto was with money laundering. None of that stuff. All of a sudden now, there's nothing in the Russian thing about crypto's wreaking havoc on the Russian economy. Cryptos are bad. You notice all of a sudden now, all that dumb shit's gone. We're getting close. I'm seeing it right here. Russia didn't say anything. I'm reading through this article. It's nothing bad about crypto, just somehow good. Right now, it's just somehow fucking good. But it was so bad before. It was going to jeopardize the Russian financial system. It's going to destroy the financial banks. But there's nothing here anymore about any of that stuff. It just somehow, poof, disappeared. My, how things change over the past couple of months. Somebody's lying, and I'm making you guys aware. I'm letting you see it right now. It says here, crypto's role in Russia, and particular the central bank. Russian central bank is increasingly open to crypto technology. Well, ain't that something? Because 6 fucking months ago, crypto was all bad and they weren't saying a damn thing. But all of a sudden now, God, these fucking tards. And wow. You get my point now. I'm gonna stop with this article. See, I got in early when these governments were scaring everybody and all this shit. I'm getting the crypto. I don't care if it's a security. I really don't care. I don't fucking care what they call it. They can call it whatever the fuck they want, and they can take that law and shove it up their ass, okay? I'm not concerned with it. There's other places in the world to live. There's other countries that have common sense. El Salvador has no tax. I'm not saying I'm going to go there. I'm not saying I'm going to live there. I'm not saying a damn thing at all. I'm just making a point. There's other places to live in the world. That's all that I'm saying. Okay? And these motherfuckers want to lie, try to scare us out of shit. They're not scaring me out of a fucking thing. Now, they might scare other people. Hey, I don't care tomorrow. Ripple loses the case. I don't give a shit. Well, what are you going to do? I'm not going to tell you on fucking live streaming what the fuck am I going to do. You think I want to go to jail, asshole? Some of you guys need to start using your fucking brains. Okay? I'm not going to go out and explain exactly what I'm going to do. There's a more casual way to talk about things in life, okay? So, yeah, that's so... Crystal Hulk, how are you going to avoid regulations? Well, first thing is I might as well just go to the FBI and turn myself in. Wow. So, let me read some comments here. End of the petrodollar. Yeah, the dog take mutter fudgsters down. They can come find me. David May's like, I'm locked down and they can come find me. Look, we're laughing about this because they're going to start getting real nasty with all the threats. You'll see. Well, let me give you an example. I'm going to read an article here. Okay. Here's an example. BlockFi. So they used to have a yield. Let me read the article. BlockFi brings back high yield product like staking thanks to the SEC exemption. Oh, so this particular company gets a free pass also, just like Ethereum. Okay, mind you. Here's how they do it. If you're friends with the right people, you can do your staking platforms, and it's illegal for everybody else. They want all of us to give up our shit, but then they can do all this shit. Not going to happen with me. They can go suck it. BlockFi launches a service. Here's how they're getting around. Here's how they're getting around the law, everybody. BlockFi launches a service with the permission of the SEC because now it's only for accredited US investors, and they're allowed to earn interest on crypto. There you have it, right? Fuck over the little guy. This is why I don't give a shit about whatever laws they make, because exactly dumb shit like this. I'm supposed to give up all my crypto and fucking shit, and these rich people can do what the fuck they want? That is not going to happen with me. Oh, shit. Let's go on with that article. BlockFi is bringing back its popular high-yield crypto savings account almost 9 months after the SEC fined them. They had to pay a fine, but guess what? They found a loophole somehow, and this time, BlockFi will only target America's wealthiest investors, and those people are the top 13% of America. SEC, thank you for fucking all of us over again. See how this goes? We're supposed to follow all these rules and be fucking broke. Why can't I invest in a BlockFi? In these little crypto, they're probably 20 to 50 bucks a piece. Why can't I don't need to be rich. Why can I go to Las Vegas, gamble, put my house up there and get loans on my house and gamble and fucking lose it all, but I can't invest in a $30 BlockFi? Like, that shit doesn't make sense. Like, telling you, that's why I don't give a shit what these people do. The firm said only accredited investors, that's about 13%, would be able to buy these. Oh, it's a high yield. So you want to put your money somewhere you can really make money? Nope. Unless you're worth $1 million, you can't do it. And they're going to change that. They're going to make it 10 million. They just do everything they can to keep us from getting rich. That's why some people don't follow laws. Just saying. Let's see. I'm going to leave it at that. I think I got the point, right? Let me check some quick comments. We'll go to the next. 500. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the fucking button, will you? Quit being a cheap bastard. Pencil neck Gary. Oh, I see you. I see you in there. Okay, members only. I didn't do a members only because there wasn't enough news for me to make 2 shows, really. Ollie Bud. What the hell is Ollie Bud got to say? I'm seeing XRP bad everywhere. Oh, yeah. These people ain't taking my stuff. Mofos can suck one. Now, that's what I'm talking about. I'm a patient man, that's for sure. Right. So I want you to all know they're going to start threatening our federal government. Here's how, I'm just going to tell you how I believe it's going to all go down. The only way they can really take shit from you is they have to declare a national emergency. That's what's going to happen. Okay. So, I mean, imagine this. How am I coming up with all this shit? I've been telling you for 2.5 years just how all this shit's going to fucking go down. And it does. Told you about all the stuff. What's going to happen is our government, we got things called laws and protections, and we got Bill of Rights and shit like that, which are great things to have. You know, the Constitution, the amendments and shit, all that stuff. Okay. But during times of emergency, that shit goes, they throw that out. It's like a book, and you just whoop, chuck it and fuck it. Okay. They're going to declare a national emergency. Whatever catastrophe is going to happen. I've been saying this now for like 2.5 years. They're going to create some kind of fucking catastrophe. And they have been with raising the interest rates. The United Nations already told us, don't raise interest rates. You're going to collapse the world economy. What do? Raise the fucking interest rates. They're going to keep doing it. They're going to create the black swan. Now, this will all end up in our favor. Okay. But I'm just letting you know, Mike McCauley. Thank you, Mike. Big Mike. So they've got to be able to have authority to take shit from you. So they have to declare an emergency. I'm just telling you how it's going to go down. So in this emergency, crypto will be like this thing where they're going to call it, like it's got to be regulated. It could destroy the national economy. And that's when they're going to take Ripple's escrow. Okay, that's how this is going to go down with the national emergency thing. They're going to fucking take that shit. And they're going to say, oh, you know, and all the other ones, all the other X's too. National security. We're going to have to commandeer that, and they're going to get it from PolySign and somehow absorb. They're going to see during a national emergency, our government can take shit. They can take businesses. They can get control of banks, whatever they call it, financially dependent. Like they can say Ripple and the escrow, and we're taking PolySign and shit because it's national interest. Bam, there you go. They got it. They don't need to go to court. They don't need to like buy nothing. They can just fucking take it. That's how this is going down. All right. Then they've got to be able to control and that's all these people. I don't want to start mentioning names, but they have to be able to control all this crypto with the on ramps and off ramps and shit. And we've got in before. That's why our stuff's on a hardware wallet. Okay, we've made it in before they slam the gate shut. Okay, we're in the party. All right, everybody else can get fucking destroyed. So, and then what they're going to try to do is everybody knows about the buyback shit, whatever. They're not going to start at 30,000. They'll probably start at like, I don't know, $500 or something. But you're going to have people out there that when XRP hits 100, oh, they're selling. What was the one dude say? Your exit and entry points or shit, or buy my course, and I'll show. I'm just telling you how this is going to go down, and it'll keep going up, but there won't be any on ramps to buy the shit, only off ramps to sell it. So as the prices start going up, people are gonna start. I'm not selling a fucking thing, really, honestly. I mean, maybe if it hits 10 grand or something, I don't know what I'm gonna do, just honestly. But I don't really fucking care. I'm not gonna do a damn thing. But it's going to keep just going up, but you won't be able to buy. That'll be gone. So then people will, I'm going to sell X amount at $100 or like 50. These people, I'm going to sell X about $5. Can you imagine that? You can sell some of your shit when XRP it's $5. People will sell their shit at $5. They will. Now, I mean, if you got like, a million XRP and shit, fuck it. I mean, sell some off at $10 or 20, whatever, but I don't got it like that. Okay, so I got to be like a cheap bastard and make sure XRP is at least, I don't know, $5 grand or something before I start staking that shit or whatever. But that's how it'll be, and they'll just create these crypto regulations. All this can be done fast. If we have a national emergency, I'm telling you, they can do all the testing. They can spend 1 to 2 days and test. It's not going to take 10 months. Holy God in heaven! What the hell? Nick Hamilton, oh my Lord, prepare for the worst, might be a cold winter. Nick, and all of you, that's pretty amazing. Thank you for that. I don't have an intelligent comment. Just that's kind of shocking. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Yeah, holy Schnitzenhauser. That's exactly right. What was he saying again? Prepare for the worst. Might be a cold winter. That's why tonight's show is a little different. Like, I'm trying to toughen you up. Okay. Anybody out there that's a little shaky, don't fucking budge. That's what I'm telling you. Lock off. I locked my shit up 2 years ago. These fucks ain't taking a damn thing. I'm telling you how they're gonna design shit so they can take your stuff. I'm telling you it's gonna be under an emergency order. And then we're gonna get all the letters or something. I don't know if they can go back to different exchanges. Maybe if they go back 2.5 years ago, they'll probably see that I bought some shit. Maybe I don't know. I'm not, whatever exchange they will figure it out. They'll probably get the letter and I'll have to sign it under penalty of perjury that I don't have these cryptos anymore and shit. And 10 years in jail if I'm caught buying this. I don't know. You know what? I'm not even fucking worried about this shit. Okay. I'm not worried. There's other countries where people can live. I'm not saying I'm going to these countries. I'm just saying there's other countries to live in and they don't give a fuck. So, you can buy citizenship and stuff and so be it. But prepare for the worst. That's what this show is pretty much. I'm trying to show you this right now. With the BlockFi shit in the future, they're not going to let you stake and come up. We've already got it. We might be able to slip through all the nasty and be able to stake our shit and do all that stuff. It's these other, I don't know if we will. And if I can't do it in this country, some people are going to end up moving to another country that'll let them stake their crypto and never have to touch. See, that's how you get eternally rich. These rich people, they have their money invested to where it just keeps growing. They don't even spend their money. Just they don't even touch the principal. They're just living off eternally, like the Rothschilds. These people can live with thousands of years and never have. I mean, nobody has to work. You just invest the money in the correct things. You have, and it keeps growing. And they don't want that for us. But I'm trying to teach you, okay? And it's going to get prepare for the worst. It's going to get nasty. They're showing us. I just did the BlockFi one, right? They're kicking everybody out, and unless you're a accredited investor, you're not getting in. That's how they're going to do it. They're going to shut down all these exchanges. You're not going to get, see, do not sell your fucking shit if you don't have that much. These people, your guys watching $20, I sell off 5% at $20. Dude, if you don't got that much, why the fuck you watching that dumb shit? That guy doesn't say that anymore, I don't think. He stopped talking dumb like that, but whoo, lordy. What do we got here? Another one? Good heavens, I can't hear. I tell you, I'm starting to feel some heart palpitations. Good heavens. Deling B, thank you very much for that. I appreciate both you two. You bring excitement to this show and amazement, but it also makes a point. These people see that. Why the fuck do you think they do that? Because I got this stupid show that I'm talking out of my ass or something? Obviously, these people got some kind of cash. I don't got nothing nowhere near like that kind of shit, okay? They're not business owners on my show. I don't know these people or whatever. Like, they're trying to show you something on this program. Sometimes we'll get these kinds of people here, you know, but I'm pretty sure they've been here damn near 2 years, I think, on my show. Because my show's been around 2.5. I don't know if they were there right from the beginning, but pretty damn near close to it. They're trying for you guys to see shit. Energy crisis is upon us, Nick Hamilton says. Blackouts and food shortages. This isn't a game. It can get really real quick. Like, that's why I am the way I am on this channel and I speak how I am, because I'm not trying to be, okay, everybody, now let's all be nice. No, I'm like, fucking listen what I'm saying. Like, I don't care how I am. I'm trying to make a point, because if you think I'm obnoxious right now and you can't handle this and that, wait till this shit gets bad. Okay? If you can handle my show and maintain yourself and watch it and learn and not worry about how I deliver it, I want you to focus on what I'm delivering to you. And that's the fucking truth. None of these other channels. They have all kinds of dumb shit. They're distracting you with the gold card here and a fucking pain. Don't be distracted by that stupid ass shit. My God, if you had $1,000, don't buy a fucking painting. That's the worst fucking thing you could do. Oh, I think it's a little hedge. There's no such thing as a little hedge. That's fucking stupid. You take that $1,000, buy 2,000 XRP. My God, think of that, 2,000 XRP. Then when it's worth, I don't know, 10 grand. I mean, you probably got like $20 million or something like that or whatever, right? That art painting. Oh, it beats the S&P. It made 30% less. Wow. So in 1 year, your $1,000 investment, you'll make $300. Big fucking deal. That's like the stupidest shit you could ever do is get that gold. You know what's going to happen with the gold cards? I'm going to tell you. My channel is the anti-crypto channel because all these dumbasses out here have all this yield farming for you to do, all these distractions that they get paid for. Oh, yes, they get all this money from these stupid companies. So Crypto Hawk's telling you, when you get that gold card and your money's on there, I want you to listen. Back in around 1933, they took everybody's gold. It was a national emergency. Guess what's going to happen again? They're taking the fucking gold again. All that shit you got on that card, kiss it goodbye. And that person that you listened to, you just got fucked over by them. Because there will be a national emergency. That's what's going to happen. I told you exactly how this shit's. You tell me we're not going to have some kind of crisis and national emergency, you're fucking high, okay? We're going to have it. And they're taking your gold, okay? I don't order gold online. I go into a gold store anonymously. You know, I wear a fake mustache and a hat. Actually, I'll put on a Biden mask. And I walk in there, I buy shit and walk out. Nobody knows what the fuck I bought, all right? Now, if you buy it on an exchange, one of these JM bullion or whatever, they have to register with the government. And guess who's going to have a little knock at your door? Hey, Crypto Hulk. You went to JM Bullion and bought all this gold. You need to give it up. Well, no, I don't have it anymore. Okay, you're going to sign this form, Crypto Hulk. And if you lie and we catch you with the gold, 10 years in jail and a felony. That's how shit's going down. Why don't listen to these dumbasses distracting you with all this stupid shit they sell in their show. And with the paintings, fuck. That's like, I don't know which is worse, the gold or the paintings. Are probably exactly equal. You put $1,000 in a painting. Okay, in a year you make 30%. Big whoopee. You made $300 in a year. That same 1,000, you could make like 5 million with XRP. Why the fuck would you get a painting? Unless you're fucking stupid. All right. All righty. Let's see my gold card. Clean you up. The government's going to take all your shit during an emergency. Just saying. Unless it's a painting of Crypto Hulk. Now that's a brilliant statement. XRP is dropping 44 cents. Great bargain. Yeah, you know, all this price shit, like if we don't have regs, that means we don't have laws. And if we don't have laws, they can't take your shit. Now, during an emergency, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do if they can find it. So, rule of thumb, don't let them find it. Don't get the fucking gold card because now they got your gold. They found it, okay? Physical gold only. The Australian Reserve Bank has warned it's going to be a rough couple of years. Hex went down, then library. Regs are coming. Look, if you stick with the 3 X's, you're great, okay? Because it's currency. Currency's not taxed, okay? Now, if you get something else that's a digital asset security, well, those are taxed. Or a digital asset commodity. You know, like when you get gold, it's different on how you buy it. Gold can be a security. I could buy a bunch of gold and have a gold fund. And as the price of gold goes up, I could pay you dividends and shit. Okay, gold can be a security that way. Gold can be a necklace like I have. It's not taxable because it's gold. It's a necklace. And however the government does that shit where if it comes out of the earth, there's, whatever it is, that rule. Gold can be a commodity as well. Depends on how it's sold. Okay, so with the XRP, XLM, XDC, it's money. It's currency. It's global bridge currency. If you look on the Google thing, all right. So don't get distracted by trying to get these different cryptos and stuff. Like, I mean, you can buy different ones, and if you have extra money and you want to do some shit like that, fine. But like, I'm just simple. I'm just gonna buy what I know, and that's it. I'm not trying to, you know, get a little hedge. Todd Martin, thanks, Todd, for your donation channel. Greatly appreciate that. Buy their lotto tickets. I got my lotto ticket. It's in my hardware wallet, and I'm guaranteed I'm gonna win the lottery. I don't know when, but in the next year or so, I hope that's when I'm gonna win my lottery. Australia is a main test bed. They've been trialing shiftiness for years. So, like, yeah, I showed you guys a few days ago. It was the last couple of weeks, man. I'll tell you my shows. Australia had Ripple back like 6 years ago. Yeah, Australia had Ripple doing tests and shit all the way back like 6 years ago. I showed you that article. So I think honestly we're farther ahead than they're really letting us know. And I think what they're doing with the hex thing and they're cracking down on the pulse chain and the crypto influence. Hey, there might be a day where I might not be able to make the show, or I got to change the whole topic of it, or I don't know. You know, if they feel you're a threat, they'll try to. They already shut one of my channels down. They'll probably go after this one. I mean, like there's no guarantee if this show's going to be around tomorrow. I don't know. So that's why you have to learn from me real quick. We don't have all this fucking time. You don't have another 2.5 years. I hope God no. Well, you're not gonna have another 2.5 years to learn all this shit. I suggest learning it right away. Watch my show. Learn everything you can. Get your hardware wallet, Faraday bag. You don't know how to use the shit? Figure it out. That's what I had to do. Watch YouTube. Instead of watching dumb shit on TikTok, get your ass in front of your computer and learn how to do this shit. And then you just have to wait. There's no such thing as a little hedge. I know I heard him saying, well, I just want a little hedge. That's fucking stupid, man. Good God. Hi Hulk, I made it live. Cryptotron. Just a bet. Gold 100,000. I hope XRP hits while I'm still young enough to be able to share it. Yeah, I think this next year. I think Putin's gonna do something. Something's gonna happen where they have to declare a national emergency, like a global disaster or some shit. It's got to be next year. I can't see them dragging this Ripple case out. Like, I mean, they can, but I'm just saying, like, that's so fucking stupid. Like, everybody knows it's a fake trial. Well, they will. Tomorrow is a big day. Andrew Montoya. All I need are the X's and my Apple Crown. Oh, okay. You got your priorities in the right place, Andrew Montoya. All right, you guys. I think that'll be a wrap. We're at 58 minutes. Yeah, that'll be it. I will do a show tomorrow if I can find newsworthy stuff for that. Today was a little slim. I had one article. I kind of already did it a couple days ago, but just one last thing. There's an article I kind of wanted to just mention. The title of it is XRP sees the third consecutive week. Now listen, of institutional capital as the SEC case weakens. So what we got going on here? A leading digital assets manager is reporting that institutional investors have been buying up XRP for the last consecutive 3 weeks. Oh, see what's going on? I'm showing you all this stuff. Everything's being geared towards the rich people. They shut down BlockFi. They open it up for the top 13% of the country. They shut down all these exchanges. Crypto's all kinds of bad in Europe until they're in control. In India, they're launching their own crypto as well. India was famous for saying crypto's bad unless India's in control. See? Lock your stuff up. This is what it is. So you got these big institutional investors buying up all this XRP. The price is being manipulated. The price doesn't reflect a fucking thing. Okay. JP Morgan has already been busted for manipulating the metal market, meaning the price of silver or whatever. I think it was silver. They got caught fucking with it. They're able, you think XRP price is real? No, it's not. They're purposely making it like it is. Plus, we don't have the crypto regs and the full use. It has to have a use case. But I just wanted to mention this really quick right here that that's what's going on. Whales are buying this. Institutions are getting set up with the XRP. They know what it's going to happen. Okay. While we're looking this way, we should be looking to the left. All right. That'll do it for the show. Thanks for showing up. I'll see you on my next program, probably tomorrow.